here's one thing I forgot. There's the former gunner position. Took it out for weight reduction and ground attack. Well, they took it out for ground attack in Vietnam and Korean War and Vietnam War. So what you used to get out, and then on the other side, same thing. And then weight reduction, they take all that out. Basically strip it. And here's the inside of the wheel well. There's the battery jar. And then all the way back here, you've got your lights, strobe lights up there. Apparently that the guy Doug told me that one of the props was seized, which is very sad. Because I was seeing if I could find a start checklist and start it up and see what happens. If both are able to run. There's a wasp over there. A wasp, I see ya. I see ya, right there. Nice try. Some dead ones down there too. So yeah, there's cobwebs. Nothing much. The glass is weathered. It's a pretty interesting aircraft. One of my favorites. It's definitely a good one. There's that where the gunner used to stand. Probably was an elevated chair too. Then there's the hole where the gun used to be. Used to have guns in the nose for Vietnam and Korea. There's a water bottle there. I don't know why, but there's a water bottle. So let's just close this up. So basically, you gotta keep that out. Or I could just do that. And there it is. So yeah. It's an antenna van too. They're gonna put floats on it. Looks pretty nice. It's actually bigger than I thought. It was gonna be pretty small. T-33 Catalina Alouette helicopter with a 50 caliber gun beside it. Tornado flying over it. This is Coast Guard. Getting a Coast Guard. It's like the Navy, but except it's the civilian side of it. Basically, there's no marching, no nothing. I'm just chilling. So, basically, this Alouette used to serve as a search and rescue role. Obviously, because it says Coast Guard, and they were sometimes on the icebreakers up north to go scout for a good path. Please not enter. Restoration underway. There's the cockpit. There's the inside. You got 3 people. Spotter here. Pilot over there. Got some sort of place to put a stretcher. If not, that's a bench. Got a Tornado 400. Catalina, I know the guy who owns it. He was in the war. They converted it to firefighting. Then they restored it. And then here's a step. Oh, that's not the step. This is the step over here. You got a scoop right here. Right here's a scoop. So then here's the door. It would drop the water from there. They also put retardant in there. Yeah, see, here's the fill right here. They got an observer. I think they had the observer's spot on the one for firefighting. Either way, they didn't. This is where they got in. It was in the movie Always. Not this one, but not this exact one, but the plane type was in. I saw this one, the Atmospheric Air Show. I'm like, oh, that must have been firefighting. And it actually was, and I think it crashed. I don't know. But, yeah. If the guys need something to fap off to, right there. Shady lady. And it's got pressure for oil. Tornado. There's a cub taking off over there. I'm just basically showing you the outer portion of the museum. Well, open houses tomorrow if you want to swing by. A little meet and greet. And more welcome to. So here's 400 series, Pratt & Whitney PT6As. Nose. Oh, Jesus, come on. Seagulls, really? So we push, open. fuel right there. There's fuel tanks up on the wings this long range. My mom and dad used to fly a Twin Otter, but except it wasn't the 400, which they said it was sad about. Paratac for firefighting. They'd rivet this door shut. They would have that door off. They would load the firefighter's cargo in here. Then yeah, you got a little tail skid. Looks like a tail hook from the aircraft here, but it's not. I think it folds up. I don't know. Slinging point for lifting the hoist. 969. I think that's the serial number. I don't know. Fuel drain. Fuel boost pump must be on when draining fuel filters. Fuel filter drain. It's like fresh off the assembly line. Like it's like fresh. It's fresh cut. Like it's a beautiful aircraft. There it is. So it's just 400. They go for like $4 million or something. There's a guy testing the mics. There's a Vickers Viscount. Their engines were shrieking loud. Rolls-Royce Start engines. This one's a Trans-Canada Airlines, which was a former Air Canada one. This guy's testing the mic. Oh my god, stop. Aircraft number 625. English built, Vickers. The British, you got a circular window. And circular, yeah, there's a coat of arms over there on that door. Got the windows circular, black boxes in there, Viscount only, serial number. Here's the cockpit. I can't go in, but there's the cockpit. There's some cobwebs there. So there's fuel pumps, main, aux. There's 2 engine shutoffs for fire. Throttles. Engine start, I believe. There's flashlight, stewardess seat. Well, here's the shitter. An ashtray. Cups for mouthwash. I don't think there's ever a door on there, but hey, look at that. TCA. It's fucking Hitler. And there's what it looked like when it came in. So we got all these people. People who occupy these seats. That's Doug there. And there's the guy that my mom is friends with. There's what it looked like when it came in. There's that. Viscount 757. I know it's weird. They have a dipstick here. I think it's here. Ah, got it. Right here. No, this is the chair pitch. Degrees of pitch. Viscount's all the way at the end. Like, these are, like, comfort seats. Like, I would rate this 5-star on Yelp. Got emergency exits. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There it is when it was going from Vancouver. Because that's when they just phased out Viscounts. Stewardess. Here's the galley. Coffee. I need my coffee right now, boy. There's all that. Crew call. There's main cabin lights. There's that. Hot water pump. There's the phone to talk to the pilots. Right there. Here's where the passengers would get out. That's where they put their luggage and their shirts. Well, hats would go up here like the very indestructible fedoras. And that is some sort of weird protruding note. I don't know what it is. There's the lady there. I don't know who the hell she is. There's med kits up there. Like these are like first class. Like these are like premium economy. This one doesn't say no sitting. Like look at that. This leg room though. And here's the tray table. Got the headrest for the people who slick back their hair, which I think is complete bullshit. They shouldn't do that. Here's the view from out here. Like, you wouldn't be able to sleep on it. Like, it does only day runs. No smoking. Seat belts. Fasten belts. Let's call it belts instead of saying fasten seat belts. It's all that. And T-33 I might review tomorrow. Here's a gull wing. I forget what it's called. CB. Here's a modified Beechcraft 18, but I know it's like, that's not a Beech 18. What are you talking about? But it actually is. Because if you think of it, the Beech 18s were metallic. This is fully metallic. It's got King Air engines, tail, gear. I don't know what it's from. The wings are the same thing. Basically, yeah. That's what it says. See? BC Government Air Service Beech Operation, a fleet of Beech 18s. Ministry of Highway. Just like pause and read that if you want. See, West Wind 4. Crew is 2. Passengers up to 7. Jesus Christ, that scared me. Here's a old DC-3, cockpit. Here's the Viscount from the outside. I know it looks weird, but the Viscount is actually looks pretty cool. And there's the Norseman. They do have skis for it. They are restoring a Lancaster as well. So here's the DC-3, the front portion. There's the door to open it. Buffalo Joe would like this. Shout out to Mikey McBride for making plane service. And you can't go in. Here's the insides. It's full of cleaning supplies, which is sad. Hey, if you could open that, that'd be great. Shout out to BC Aviation Museum for letting me have a tour. Letting me give you a tour. Agor. This guy is on the what's it called? The logo of it. There's a patio chairs from TCA. There's an old Ford farm truck. My uncle would like that. There's a CB. So, this guy, I'm not sure if it's got a foldable gear or something, but to have it go on water, I think it would have to. The tail wheel's getting a bit deflated. Or you got Harambe in here. Harambe's wife is somewhere. Okay, so recording good. Yeah, prop, bike combing engine. See, it's a little bit dead. The tail, his tail. There's a weird Voyager. Lincoln Sport. You got a person sitting there. Pretty small. Like, I can just barely touch that. Just touch that. Here's the engines from a Bristol freighter, Martin Mars, and a few others. I see. Here's the original for the B-17, DC-3, and Tracker. Martin Mars. So it says right here that the Constellation boxcar A1 Skyraider and the Mars use this engine, and then the Bristol Sidley Type 735 Hercules use that engine off of that exact aircraft. Mars 17. See, there's another Mars engine, I believe. Who's that? That's the Allison V1710 engine, which is used with that boat. I think that's a Mars engine. Pratt & Whitney. This is a United Aircraft of Canada PT-6. This is a turbine, like what you saw on the Twin Otter. Here's a jet engine, Pratt & Whitney. It's like from the 50s. Here's that. Here's a glider. I think that's from the Schweitzer sailplane. I think the cadets use it because there's a guy with a cadet hat on there. This place is big. This is an open house tomorrow, so all that's gonna be there. This is a Trigo. This has got foldable gear. There's the nose gear. See, there's what it looks like. Nose gear. The main gear folds up into the wing. Pratt & Whitney Wasp Jr., which is the smaller Wasp engine on a Beaver. This is a Le Bond Model 5D. There's a Ranger L484-3. Oh, hey, what the hell is this? They got girl mannequins and guy mannequins. Hell yeah. I'd like to have a go with that, Philly. And got... Pause and read that if you want. Pause, read that. Yeah. There's that. There's the engine of the Trigo. So the model of it. That's a CB. Never mind. No. Why? No, not the dog. Not the dog. Got Bell 47. And that's Okanagan Helicopters, which is now in Penticton. See this Bell 47 stretcher used in Vietnam. And here we got all these guys. That's the weird one. This one's my favorite, the Hueys. Like that guy and that guy. That's the Griffin now. They staged him out. That's a cool one. Same with that one. That one's a Russian one. I don't know what the hell it is. There's Airwolf. If you're familiar with, from the 80s and you're familiar with the TV program. Books. Ooh, free posters. I might take a gander at those. DC-8 from CPR, same with 727. This guy is a... I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah. BC Airlines Limited. Got DC-8 from Air Canada, 747. Here's the inside. You can see my face in there. Hi. Got all that. It's first class up here. First class, business, and then economy's all to the back. Well, I think that's first class up there, and there's business. And see, look, those are in front of the pilot. That's insane. Got the flight engineer, navigators, pilots, co-pilots. And on this side is in this side. They're restoring a Lancaster side. This is part of the wings. Flight attendants, CP Nord Air, flight attendants and pilots. There's that. That's Nord Air. Canadian Pacific. That's Canadian Pacific CP Air. You got Canadian Airlines, which is those guys. DC-10s. And you got winter issue 37. See, there's all their stuff. They stopped in Penticton as well. There's their maps. There's the stewardess uniform, pilot uniform. Yeah, they use Lancasters, Electras, and PC-3s and Constellations. Here's all their models. A330, 727. That's not an A320. That's a 767. You got CRJ, L1011. It says on the models, but that's not. That's a 767. Go with me. I know it. This is a AirBC-8 300, Boeing 737 600, 100 or 200, 767, DC-3, DC-10, and then there's an Otter there. Got 747s. That's A310. They got that one right. 737NG. Your Transat. That's not an A310. That's a 757. Dumbass. There's that. There's that big picture. AirBC. RJ85. You got a bunch of badges. You got all the stuff that they still use. Tango. What's that? That's Tango. I don't know. If you know any of it, comment down below. There. The L-188s. My dad flies one, but not for them. There's another one. Pacific Western. DC-3s. Canadian. C-46. There's all that. There's the captain's outfit. Era, that's now. Air Canada Cargo Express. They used to have cargo. I think they still do. I hear Dash 8 landing. Oh, you got all that. You can gander at that. See, that's what they use for headsets, and that's what they used to talk into. Instead of just having just the one thing. Display items. So, it's basically just covers two hangars. So this is the first one. This is the one at the very end. See, there's the 26. You got the Bristol bowling broke. See what it looked like before. That's what it looks like now. Let's go up to here. There's the cockpit. It's got tons of gauges. I like the glass ones. There's that. I might finish it. Oh, hell yeah, 60 pose, bro. Hi.
Hey, buddy.
Here's the seats for economy. Like, these ones are nice. So if I sit down, alright, you got reclining. You got that. That's the Northman outside. That's the old logo. Here's a tug simulator. Really, I'm like up to here. See, here's
Victor X-ray, Victor, plan the Stewart departure of friendly 09, 129 for taxi. Stewart departure of 19, Victor X-ray, Victor. Victor, that's friendly 09. Correction 09, Stewart departure, Victor X-ray, Victor.
I don't think the rudder pedals work. But listen to that. That's YYJ. That's here. I wonder if they could hear me with that one. That's gonna hopefully it's got a working engine. You got flight simulator there. More flight sims over here. Let's go exit. It's supposed to be on. Yeah, that's broken. Got nice joystick, safe. Oh, this is like for. See, watch. So switch for that. Switch for guns and missiles and bombs. That. And that's brakes there. You can do that for rudder. There's that. It's a pretty cool thing. Pretty cool setup. Yeah, this guy. It's a Harvard. That's the inside. There's the Harvard. I'm able to hop up on the wing as well. There's got little things for the kids. Crew Chief Grandpa, Pilot Adam Nickel. There's that. There's that.
How are you?
Good. And that's a volunteer. I don't know all the names. There's that. So there's this. You try to get one of the wires, if not bolter. So I'll bring this back. There's a tail hook from this guy. So you got the tail hook on there. Epoxy tail. Adult supervision required. Can you catch the first cable? Watch this. Got him. First try. So basically, I came in perfect. Touched down here. And then got it. So I'm gonna see if I can catch the second wire. So, second wire. Got it. Now I'm gonna try to go past the wire. See if I can make it to the other side. Because I think there's a stop thing if I can break it. That's that. Okay. See, there's like a thing here that stops it from going any further. Like, this is like a little thing that I like to do. Because they don't have 4 wires like they do on the nowadays. HMCS Magnificent. It's an old Canadian aircraft carrier that is retired. wait. I've got an idea. So bring it back again. Wait for it. Just like I waited till it stopped. I'll just park them right there. It's parked. And then, so there's that. Here's this guy right here. Caution. I got this. That's the generator for the radio. This is the engine. Reusable container. Rations. Keep calm and carry on. Astor Mark 6. Canada. Rolls-Royce Merlin. Got the Spitfire. You got the fuel over there. Ammo. Never look down barrel of a gun. Look at that. That's the inside of a gun. And here's the engine for the Avro Lancaster. And here we have a Air Vice Marshal. So there's that. Biplane, I don't know too much about the biplanes, but I mean, I don't like them. But they're alright. I like these up here. I like that one. That's a good one. That's a cool looking one. So here we have the Avro Anson Mark II. This is what it looked like before. These two here. There's the fun beginning in 1996 for rebuilding it. Here it is, wing section. And then here it is, they're painting it. And then there it is now. Open House 2004. There's what it looked like before. Something's phone going on. So here's it's like 3-4-15s. Catalina, which you saw outside. It's all that. I have a puzzle of that, except I don't have all this. I don't have all this down here. I don't have all that. I just have this part here, not the stuff underneath. It's got wooden props, spotlight from World War II. I think it's a radar technology. ASG radar. That's not World War II. That's nowadays. So freaking, yeah. So here, there's a crash site. You got a crash site. This is the stuff that was found. That's the course it took. It landed at Pachina Point Lighthouse. So yeah. Here's their funeral. Here's the guys that were in it. Here's some of the stuff that was on them. See, now this is one of the threats in World War II. This is from Japan. It is a swamp gas balloon. See? It's a paper balloon bomb. See, this is where is it supposed to land? All these. British Columbia and the Fugo campaign. Some of them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 exploded perfectly. Well, like without fail. But all of these here, perhaps abandoned ones. There's one down in the Okanagan Valley somewhere. I'll have to try to find it. Hall of Fame. All pretty boring shit. Besides this one, this one's a pretty cool looking one. Con Air, pause and read that. Okanagan Helicopters, pause and read that if you want. Pause and read that if you want. Bell 47, Aero Club, Sidney B.C, Twin Otter. Pause and read that if you want. Viking Air. There's the RCMP. And that one's outside. I'm just basically giving you an entire tour. It's already like 29 minutes. And you got the radio set up. So these right here.
Okay, thanks, Larry, for doing that. I took a few cones out of that tent.
180 turns.
The slap back down. Okay, I'll do that then. Okay, thanks, Larry.
180 turns to race the Anson wheels. 5-cylinder engine.
I think Jay and Doug are getting.
Yeah, they're outside.
They're just getting ready to wrap up.
All right.
Sure.
Okay.
That water was good. I just have to wash my hands before I start shaking people's hands. I better do that. See you tomorrow, Gene. Take care.
Some volunteers know each other really well.
Oh, there you are.
Okay, well, I'm headed off.
So, should we head out?
Yeah, I'm just making a video.
The long way around.
There's Avro Canada. Snowbirds. Here's schedule. Coca-Cola. How's my watch? Okay. See you in part 2.